up, ladies and gentlemen? Josh O'Leary here for a little Survivor Digest here on the Slipper House Extra Extra YouTube channel. I know it's abrupt, right? More Survivor content? What? On the channel? How? Not even new episodes. I'm just stealing ideas from other podcasts. That's all. Not a big deal. And we're up and running. I was just making sure we're up and running. Everything's looking good over on the YouTube side of things. Join us in the chat if you'd like. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all those things that YouTube likes you to do. Like I said, we're going to be getting into the new era winners tier list here tonight. And I'm going to talk this Survivor 49 postseason, preseason drama. It's the postseason, preseason drama. It is juicy, juicy, juicy. And I've got a nice little video over here on the Survivor Digest playlist talking about it, where I gave you my thoughts on the fact that I thought that the guilty one, the guilty party, at least one of them, was going to be Sophie Bellardi. That's a lot of winners to cover tonight. We're not covering all these winners tonight. We're just covering the new era winners. Just the new era. So just 9. I put them all at the top. Just the top 9 here. I got Dirt in the chat as well. What's going on, Dirt? Oh, I don't see Mr. Beast on the list. He becomes the host for season 51. Don't worry. Don't will that into existence, right? Heaven forbid. No, this the 49 drama though. Sage finally revealed who it was, and I was right all along. I had a video on the channel here discussing it. I said Sophie Bellardi, she's the guilty party. She's got to be. She left a comment on the channel here on my Survivor 49 cast breakdown before the season even aired, and she did not like what I had to say, which was yada 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 over her over the passing of her grandma, is what I did. I yada yada over the passing of her grandma, which really, if we look back at her season, she yada yada'd over her grandma. Her grandma was telling her to steal Rizzo's idol. Do it, girl. And she didn't listen to Granny. You know, she was like, yada yada yada. I'm gonna do my own thing. Stick with my group here. Bad on you, Sophie. And bad on you, according to Sage. I mean, the drama is heating up. It's very juicy, I will say. If you're intertwined in it, if you want to be intertwined in it, go over to the Reddit and just check out all the posts. I mean, they're all cataloged over there. Go to the Survivor Ponderosa Reddit. Don't go to the Survivor Reddit because it's dog shit and they just police the shit out of all the posts, and you won't see anything about it there. So go to Survivor Ponderosa. Some of the niche outer lines, maybe it's Survivor Twitter even, if you're willing to divulge into such atrocity there. But nonetheless, Sophie B is innocent, all hearsay. I mean, yeah, I'm contributing to that hearsay. Hearsay, she was vanity searching her own name before the season even started. Right? She wanted to see if any of this had gotten out already. That's why she was digging in deep. You know, she was making sure. She didn't realize Sage was going to go completely rogue and throw her and Jake the fake snake is what I'm starting to call him now, because his snake bite was fake as hell. The more you sit on it, the more you digest it, you're like, geez Louise, that looked like shit, and it was fake. And they owe that sea crate an apology. He was a harmless sea crate, and he is not violent. Yeah, I'm going to crash out if you rank D. Valdez as S top tier. We'll get to my ranking here, because I'm going to do all 9 of these guys. Don't crash out, whatever you do. I have not thought about this at all, so I'm just going to process this as we go along here for the New Era Winners tier list. But But yeah, I guess that is all I have to really say about the season 49 drama. I mean, you know, they say Sophie's doing damage control already. It may be true. It may not be true. Sage was saying her and Jake were meeting overnight in Ponderosa before the game was starting, like sneaking out at night and meeting and all this stuff. I mean, some very strong allegations. Like I said, dive into all that if you'd like. You can go back to my past video covering the drama and check out her whole diatribe is in the description of that video. I read the whole thing eventually, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a little complaining, a little all over the place. We get down to the meat and potatoes finally today. We did. Jake and Sophie, the two big names named. A lot of people were talking. 2 people sent home before the season even started, replaced with MC and who was the Asian dude? He was like Ken from Gabon, but like way less cool. Who was he? Forget his name. Jason. Yes, Jason. Gucci uses secrets of their fashion bags and clothes. That's awful. Why would they do that? The secret has done nothing wrong. It's non-violent. I don't believe the secret bit anyone. I don't believe it. I think that Jeff Probst has pulled a fast one on us. I think he's. I think it's fake as hell. I think anybody who watches it for the first time thinks it's fake as hell. So, yeah. Ponderosa Survivor needs a second location. Little St. James is available. Actually, that's not a bad idea, Dirt. Them having a second location for the cast members, everybody kind of gathered in one spot. How are you not cheating? You know what I'm saying? You're there for like a week or 2 before the show even gets started? At least a week. I would think that you would want to keep these guys as separated as possible. Really, what Sage has been posting is a failure on production. It's not a failure really to Sophie, to Jake. I mean, although Sage says she has some more dirty dish on Jake. She says she's got some stuff, and if he tries to retaliate, she'll just let it all loose. And I was like, oh, Lord. Sounds like Jake's a little problematic, and maybe that's why they faked the whole snake bite thing. I have no idea. It's all speculation. It's all fun. It's the funnest postseason of Survivor ever. Thanks to the nonsense by production. Thanks to the clown show that they let happen at Ponderosa before the season even started, people. Jeremiah? No, Jeremiah wasn't. He was an Asian dude on the show, I suppose. Right? Yeah. I don't know. Was he gone a second episode? I think Jason lasted maybe 2 more episodes than him. What's more fake? Jake Snakebite, or a classic Austin 316 whoop ass? Jake the Snakebite. I've got wrestling on in the background right now. We're gonna have more wrestling. We're gonna have wrestling coverage here a little bit later tonight. So when I watch the CM Punk match, that's more real than this, 100%. I watch wrestling on the regular, and this snake bite was fabricated as hell. In fact, you could look up Jake the Snake Roberts, the actual wrestler, and you can watch his snake bite people, and it's for real. Realer than this shit that they showed on Survivor, that they try to get away with, blaming a harmless, non-violent sea crate. He's still real to me, damn it. Absolutely. Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass. Production. That's what Sage is saying, I guess. Yeah, that's the drama. That's the tea. Sophie, I'm a little bit peeved at her, dude. I was rooting for her, and if this is true, and that's the reason why she was leaving comments and looking around, then I'm a little upset about that. Thought we could have been friends. Thought you could have been a friend of the show. But no. Well, yada, yada, yada. Let's move on, right? to the New Era Winners tier list. This is going to be a quick, short stream. This is just a fun little bit of extra content here for the Survivor Digest side of things. Thought that'd be fun to do. Yeah, I've talked about it. Let's be about it. Right, we got our tier list maker here. And I've got your 1 through 9 winners. And I've watched every season of Survivor, and I'm going to rank these. And we got S, A, B, D, A, C, and D. This is your classic tier list. Nothing fancy. I didn't give it any funny names. Just your basic run-of-the-mill tier list here. So we're going to start off. Oh, heaven forbid, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going in raw here. Completely raw. And I'll be damned if I can't remember 41 winners' name. Oh my goodness. I know the rest, I swear. I know Marianne, Gabler, Yam Yam, D, Kinsey. Oh shit. Why am I blanking? See, I'm gonna have to look up these names, dude. Am I really this bad at it? What was? Oh god, dude. This is bad. It's okay. We'll look. We'll have the winners on. I'll have the winners on standby, right? I forget her name, dude. Like right off the bat. Erica. I watched this season of Survivor. I hated this season of Survivor. These rankings are personal, by the way, completely personal. I'm basing this all off of what I see fit. Not off like, oh, their gameplay was better than this person. If you want that type of thing, go over to Rob Has a Podcast. Watch Rob Sesternino break it all down. Watch his co-host Shannon flip-flop and change her people around like crazy to appease the comments. That's not going to happen over here. Okay? I'm not going to appease the little bit of comments that do trickle in. I appreciate everyone here. But that's not, even if it was filled to the brim, we're going to keep it straightforward here with an opinionated tier list. So Erica, I couldn't remember your name, and I wish I couldn't remember your season. You're going in the D tier. I know it's rough. I know it's rough. I'm sorry. Right? I wish it were different. But you were completely forgettable. No one, except for the hourglass thing. Everybody remembers that shit. Everybody remembers the hourglass. It was one of the worst things they ever did to Survivor. Thank God they only did it for 2 seasons there. But yeah, we're going to start it off strong. You're really setting the standard for this tier list. And I know all of this isn't your fault. A lot of this is on production and like the way they changed things down to 26 days. A lot of change came in with this season. And I don't know, man. What a lackluster season. And what a bore. What a snooze this was. Not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. So, I could move her up based on... I don't know. We'll see. Cowboy. And I assume, Cowboy, this is... I assume this is Tatsu. I assume this is Tatsu and you've changed your name. Thank you. You sent the name. I should have just looked at chat, right? Should have just looked at chat. Classic vibes-based tier list. Absolutely. That's what we'd be doing. We got Mary Ann up next. I know Mary Ann's got a huge fan base. She does. She's got a huge fan base, and a lot of people gloat about her season and are like, wow, she had a really great game. She really turned it around. She's like, the classic anti-villain, really. To me, she was a total villain. To me, I wanted to bash my head against a coconut if I was on the island with Marianne. Too much positive and too much, like, I don't know, just overwhelming I was just not in. So much emotion came about this season. This is about the era that everybody was like, I'm tired of the emotional stories shit. And they continued it on for a little bit. But as you see, as the seasons go on, it gets a little bit less of that. Marianne, not much better than Erica, in my opinion. So we're going to put her up in C. Just to set a standard, right? Just to set a baseline here. That's how I feel about things. So, Cowboy says Marianne is better than... Wait, Say is better than Marianne? I liked Say. Say was fun. I absolutely agree with that. I don't disagree with that comment. Yeah, it's Tots. Oh. I knew it. I knew it. What am I getting an eye roll for here? Are you a Marianne fan? Big fan of, big fan of Marianne. All right. Next up, we got Gabler. Ugh. I know I'm scoffing. At all these guys. So far. Like, right. Because the 41 through, like, 44, to me, was just like a dog taking a massive shit. And I was just watching it just at a constant stream. That's how it felt. And with Gabler, like, this guy had a different type of game. He's definitely very unique in that, the way he got to the end. But the whole speech about how I'm going to donate my money if I win, I don't know. I don't like that shit. I don't like it when people start asking what you're going to do with the money. Q. I think it's lame as fuck. That's just my opinion on that whole scenario. And then he's like, I'm going to donate it to be the number one good guy overall. I don't know. This guy's just too full of energy for me. But he's a little bit better than Marianne. A little bit better than Marianne. Can you see where this tier list is going yet? Can you see where it's going? Male Sandra. Yeah, definitely Pearl Island Sandra, anyone but me. Yeah, definitely Pearl Island Sandra, for sure. I'm going to donate the money to my beer fund. Yeah, that's what I'd be saying. Yeah, I'm going to donate this money to me and my family only. Bye. I would not, and like they always celebrate with everybody now at the end of the season, all the cast members who just lost. I'd be like, see ya. I get up and leave. It's the Survivor suck list. Wait. Yeah, I'd pause on that. We got Yam Yam coming up. Pause on that. Yam Yam. Bro, I'm not people like Yam Yam's game. A lot of people liked Yam Yam's game. I thought this dude was all over the place. I couldn't really read him. I thought his edit was kind of wonky too. I just thought it was I thought he was an anti-hero of sorts. Definitely a fun character. Would like to see more Yam Yam, which we will be seeing more Yam Yam in the upcoming season of Traders on Peacock, which is very interesting. I'll definitely be checking that out. But Yam Yam, just to set a baseline, let's go ahead and put him in B. Because we got 9 of these guys. So let's put Yam Yam in B. That makes the most sense to me. Definitely not, not one of my favorite seasons. These first 4 are like my least favorite. Of course, it starts to pick up when Dee Valdez wins, right? When she wins. Cowboy, I don't respect fat winners. Jesus, man. Why not? I respect them more than the fit ones. Right? Very, very few fat winners. No, actually, I don't see any. I don't see any. I think Yam Yam... Yam Yam holds the record. He holds the record. Jeff's a little stingy with that prize, $1 million in this economy. Yeah, I know. Should be a lot more. Especially nowadays. Especially now. I mean, traders, I think they only give you like $500,000. You can accumulate up to $500,000 or something like that. D. Valdez. I know Cowboy, aka Tots, didn't want D. Valdez up in the S tier, and neither do I. Neither do I. So she's gonna go right in the A tier for me. I thought she had a great game. Some people would say damn near perfect. I wouldn't say damn near perfect. I would say more so pretty cutthroat, and she drug like a love interest along the way, like which I don't like seeing. I don't like seeing the like that being part of your strategy is to have like the gullible love interest along the way. I don't. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Her gameplay, at least, wasn't. The gullible, lovable interest. Will they? Won't they? Thing. I mean, deserving winner for sure. She would have had my vote. But that's where she ranks for me. D was a liar to Austin. It makes me sick. See, yeah. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like that D played that way. And I mean, yeah, I didn't like the way she lied, but I mean, that's part of the game. But I don't like that she did it over, like, I like you type vibes. I thought that was kind of, grimy. Austin's so dumb, he thought he had a chance to date D. Yeah, I mean, Austin is very stupid. let's not cross wires here. Austin, very dumb. D, very smart for seeing how dumb Austin was and how she could just, trek him along the way and not have a second thought about it, right? Very, very smart gameplay from D. So you can't bring her down for it. Reality TV needs leaders. It needs leaders. I was thinking more ounces. More ounces. Who's the fattest Survivor winner? I think it's Yam Yam. I think that's what I was getting at. I think it is. All the winners are down here. I can see them all. Yam Yam definitely the fattest. Don't mean sorry. I don't know why you're catching strays. It's the chat. Yam Yam. I'm sorry. I got you in B, man. Pretty good, I would say. I saw some other people's tier lists, and they were, first of all, repulsive. People who put Marianne and shit up in the S tier. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Your fandom is too hard. Chill out. Next we have Kinsey. Now this is the infamous. I saw the fire in her eyes. What fucking fire, dude? She was super likable, but like she had no gameplay, bro. I mean, she did, but didn't. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those. Like, you gotta really look inside to see the game. Like, I don't know, man. This was Charlie's season to win. Maria fucked it all up. Is what it is. That's the truth. That's what happened. She ruined a good friendship and a good thing. They could have had a Kyle and Camilla type of connection, but she threw that all out the window for the fire in Kinsey's eyes. Right, and now people just now Kinsey's life is ruined because people are stalking her outside of her hair salon because she's a attractive female millionaire. You could have changed things, right? Charlie could have had 3 years worth of Taylor Swift tickets. Look what you've done, Maria. You would have went to some of those shows, Maria. You would have went to some of those shows. Kinsey, oh my god. No! Oh no. Yeah, you don't like Kinsey in the B tier, huh? Yeah. Well, is what. You know what, though? She goes above Yam Yam. She does go above Yam Yam. I'm not going to have Yam Yam sitting on top of Kinsey. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Oh, God, dude. For the love of me. Is her name Rachel? If I'm wrong about her name being Rachel, I'm going to be really upset. I believe this is Rachel. And I remember the fries, and I mean the bowl of fries with the clue in it. God, how mad this made me. A few weird things throughout the season, but you know what? A totally deserving winner. By the end of the season, I thought Rachel deserved the win. I was like, you know what? It should be her. It should be Rachel. I thought it was a very good win. I thought she's kind of a boring personality, just in my opinion. Not my favorite person to root for. Just boring. Like rooting for the color beige to, I don't know. Just she's a good winner. Good winner. I think I'd like to see more of her. Come back and play again, and really get into the nitty gritty of things. But that is not the case for 50. So we'll see down the line if they have any more returnee seasons, and maybe we'll see a little bit more Rachel. Rachel got so lucky having so many idols. Yeah, exactly. See the fries, the bowl of fries with the idol in it. The idol over here, the idol over there. Yeah, I think she's still like, even if you wanted to get her out at the end, she still had like 2 or 3 advantages that was like just gonna fuck you in the ass and ruin it for you. S tier is reserved for poverty. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw poverty in there as a new era winner. Next up, Kyle, Roanoke, Virginia's own Kyle. Okay, me and Kyle are from the same hometown. The exact same hometown. We've walked the same streets. We may have shit in some of the same toilets. Me and Kyle are pretty much related at this point, I believe. We're not as close as him and Camilla, right? We're not from that same small island out in the middle of the ocean or whatever the fuck. But we're very close. Not really. Kyle kind of annoys me on Instagram, just with how much he posts and how like cookie cutter, live, laugh, love bullshit he is all the time. He annoys me with that shit. I'm not gonna let that affect his gameplay though, because his gameplay was magnificent, right? The only problem is that by the end I was rooting for Camilla to cut his throat. Right? I didn't like that he was kind of just like strong arming the thing, and also had like he couldn't turn on that alliance with Joe and all them. I was like, come on, man, just turn on them. Like, stick with your gun. Stick with your number 2. Show who you're really with. You know? I still think he would have got the votes, but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe Camilla would have came in and snagged him. But I was rooting for Camilla to cut his throat somehow towards the end of this thing. You love Shaheen? We got a Shaheen soundbite over on House Assembly. We play it all the time. It's him saying, I want a mozzarella stick. Kyle looks like the quintessential Kyle. He does. He does look like that's a Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Andy, Sam, and Genevieve. Operation Italy, maybe? Oh, yes, Operation Italy crew. Sorry, I'm seeing the chat. It's a little higher. I'm reading it. It's sending it in backwards sometimes. I hate that. I like the Operation Italy crew. So did I. I was a Sam guy. I was a Sam guy, and that's why that season was a little bit of a letdown for me. Definitely a Sam man. Kyle won because the cast were idiots. They worshipped Joe and Eva. Yeah, they did. They worshipped that whole thing, and believe me, if you go back and look at my coverage of season 48, I was sticking my head in the ground, digging a hole and sticking my head in it for a lot of that season. And yeah, I love Shaheen too, man. I love Shaheen too. I always check out the podcast whenever he's on. He's on Tyson's podcast sometimes, and it's very good. He's very good, very entertaining. Lori has actually shown me a couple of his TikToks without knowing who he was. Anyway, Kyle. You know what? I'm going to save the best for S. And it ain't Kyle. Kyle's at the top of A, guys. The best for S is for Savannah. It is what it is. After sitting with Savannah's win for a little bit, I love it. She was cutthroat. She was unapologetically herself. She wasn't down to conform at all, which I really liked. And she stuck pretty much to her guns with her alliance and brought in some people when she needed some extra numbers. When they were on the bottom, they never really were, because she kept winning immunity. Damn. multiple immunity, broke the record for immunities, or has the record, or whatever it may be. Some sort of women's record for immunities. She's got it. Dominating season. I'm gonna glaze her up here. I don't care. Dominating season. Took Rizzo and Sophie to the end. Probably not the ideal pitch she wanted, but good enough. Very much so. Good enough. Good enough to get S tier from me, compared to the rest of these guys. I don't think I'm going to switch any of this up. This is perfect for me. Savannah being in the S tier. Oh, what are you getting? What kind of snacks are you going to get?
Chips and a soft one.
And a soft one?
Yeah, chips and then a soft.
Give me something.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Do you want like savory or sweet?
Sweet. Like a dessert type thing. Ooh, maybe a good cereal.
Will you just get cereal?
No. I'm out of the Frosted Flakes. You can get one. I'm out of them.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Do you need Coke?
I mean, you can get one if you want. Don't spend 100 years in there now. Be careful. Lori's going to get snacks. I need snacks. Oh, we're moments away from the main event. That means we'll be switching over to the phone here in a minute to get the CM Punk live stream reaction. Right? And hopefully it works, because YouTube's been choppy lately. It's been pissing me off. Savannah has the muscles, the charisma, and the popularity. And not fat, says Turts. The only bad thing about Savannah is the forehead. Oh, no. Hey, don't say that about Savannah and her forehead. Look at Rachel down there. That thing's way bigger than Savannah's forehead. That thing's humongous, right? That's a big old strip right there. A little sweet treat? Yeah, man, a little sweet treat. Lori's going to the store to get little sweet treats. And, we need snacks. We don't have any snacks, and I'm craving some snacks. I got a bunch of Twix. I got a bunch of candy and stuff from, Christmas and shit, and I'm just, done eating candy. I need some, snacks, some chips and some shit. So I was like, go get some chips. Oh, guys, I almost forgot to rank the other winner. Survivor Season 50 winner. Survivor Season 50 winner. Spoiler alert. Boom. It's Coach. Bum ba da ba 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 ba. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. It's Coach. You didn't even notice him down there. You didn't notice me sneak him in there, huh? You just thought, oh, that's just a list of winners. He's only going to do the last 9. 10 winners here. Season 50 winner. Coach. The best. Spoiler alert. Sorry to ruin your day. But the Dragon Slayer, he's the winner. He's my hope to be the winner. That's right. Give it up for Coach. Scroll up. I noticed. Oh, wait. You want to choose Danish? She probably will get Danishes of some sort. Almost a guarantee that she'll get a Danish. A Danish of some sort. But Braun Breaker versus CM Punk is coming up. So I do have to get out of here and check that out. That is my Survivor tier list. That's my Survivor New Era winners tier list there. I think it's perfect. The two best at the top, Coach and Savannah. Right? And this is all just personal preference. I thought the seasons, like I said, awful. It's pretty much that's how it was. Season 41, a bunch of farts. Still sort of stinky right here. But then it starts to be really good, right? I really start to enjoy myself right here in this little chunk of time. And then this last season I actually quite enjoyed. I actually quite enjoyed by the end of it after digesting it. I love the Mean Girls Alliance. I just liked it. I just liked it overall. I thought the winner was deserving. It was definitely the most satisfying. By the end of it, I wasn't like Kyle. I'd say that's the big difference. Like by the end of it, I was kind of hoping these guys wouldn't win. This A tier, by the end of the season, I was rooting for these guys, but by the end of the season, I was like, I hope their throat gets cut. I hope they're done. But by the end of Savannah's season, I was like, no, I want her to win. I want her to win. Right? Everybody else is expendable here. And then, of course, your spoiler for Coach, season 50. Tats says, the person that says something first on the season 50 trailer is usually the winner. It's Coach, isn't it? It's Coach. Of course, he's got some great dialogue. Why wouldn't they not use him? I'm rooting for Savannah to win season 50. Absolutely, though. I mean, I think she comes in second place, according to this tier list. Right? That's the ideal final three. Coach, Savannah, and Colby. Right? And for somehow everybody votes for Tina. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. That's your Survivor 50. I mean, your Survivor 49 drama update there at the beginning, top of the program here, and your tier list. And your tier list. I think it looks good. Thank you, Tatsu, a.k.a. Cowboy. A.k.a. Cowboy. The inventor of the split vote, right? Oh, Dirt's lighting up some gas. Got it. What? You putting out the flames? You snuffing the torch? Torch snuffed. We're getting out of here, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll be live here in just a moment for CM Punk and Braun Breakers match. So come on back. We'll see you guys in just a minute. Bye. Joe.